Hello everyone, this is Nevin here, and welcome back to part 2 of my sniping run on Call of the Dead. As I said in my previous video, this is not a live comm, but I figure I could give some of my thoughts before Modern Warfare 3 comes out. It is about 2:44 p.m., just got off work. In a couple hours I'll be going to pick up Modern Warfare 3. I won't have much time to play, unfortunately, tonight, because I have to go to work tomorrow, but I'm going to try to get an hour or two in, see what it's like, do some gameplay. But I wanted to give my pre-thoughts on the game, I guess, before I get the game. Then I'll give my first impressions, and then I'll give, like my first week review or whatever the hell I want to do. But basically, what I am expecting from Modern Warfare 3. It's kind of hard to pick one thing. Well, I mean, I'll break it down. As far as the single player, whatever. I'll play the single player, I'll beat the campaign one time through, and I'll probably never play it again. I may beat it on Veteran or Hardened, or whatever the hell the hardest difficulty is. But I doubt it. I'm kind of over that. I used to be a very big achievement horror person. I actually liked getting all the achievements, or trying to get achievements for games, but I've gotten to the point where I've never really get all the achievements for any games, and it's just kind of whatever to me now. So, I mean, it depends on how good the story is for the single player, but like I said, Call of Duty games are nobody buys them for the single player. They buy them for the multiplayer, and it seems like a lot of people are very interested in the survival mode in this, which is actually what I'm interested in. Let's see, let's go over the multiplayer a little bit before I actually get into the survival mode. The multiplayer looks pretty cool. They added a couple modes like Kill Confirmed and I don't remember what it's called, but it's similar to Capture the Flag, and where there's only one flag and whoever holds onto the flag longest kind of wins. It's kind of like almost like a King of the Hill type style, but it's not really King of the Hill. I like the fact that they're adding new modes. I wish Battlefield 3 would have done more of this, because a lot of people put them down and like, oh, Battlefield 3's new mode is Team Deathmatch, ooh. And just so all of you realize, they added that for all the Call of Duty fanboys. In my opinion, they did, because I never played Team Deathmatch on Battlefield 3. I honestly do not find it enjoyable. The spawning system is worse than Black Ops, which is kind of amazing to me. I'm like, wow, you actually did something worse than Black Ops. That's pretty pathetic, DICE. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking on Team Deathmatch there. But nonetheless, that's not what I'm talking about. I like the fact that they're adding new game modes, not including like survival mode. I'm just saying multiplayer involved game modes. I know obviously survival is multiplayer too, but I mean just like person versus person, not like person versus computer multiplayer. So I'm definitely glad that they're changing things up like that. It's always good to have them added things. I'm going to say it now. I feel like Modern Warfare 3 is going to be the Modern Warfare 2 most people wanted. A lot of people liked Modern Warfare 2. Me, personally, I didn't like it. I didn't like the shotguns. I didn't like the noob tubes. I didn't like the commando. I didn't like the quick scoping. I don't like the kill streaks, which is obviously going to be a problem with I'm cheating a little bit here. I know I'm using a death machine, not a sniper rifle. Big deal. This is the reason I'm using a death machine here is because I was getting to the point of I was so annoyed. I think I mentioned it, how annoying it was to actually do this challenge. Not the fact that it's just sniper only. I don't know. This challenge for some reason just gave me a lot of trouble, so I wanted to get a little bit of revenge on him with the death machine. So my bad. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. What about the multiplayer? Oh, I don't like the kill streaks, really. I never have liked the kill streaks. I want to be playing against players. I don't want to be playing against computer-guided helicopters and computer-guided Harriers and whatever this stuff. And there are other new things, like they added perk kill streaks, or I think they're point streaks now, so which is supposed to make people play the objectives more, but it's Call of Duty, and I highly doubt people are actually going to play the objectives more. Where am I going? Oh, I'm upgrading. Okay. I was kind of confused on what I was doing right there. So, that's kind of how I feel about kill streaks and point streaks, but they are what they are. Call of Duty will never get rid of them, I feel. It just won't happen. It's kind of part of the game now, and if they got rid of them, there's modes, but they don't have them, so if you really don't like them, you can play those modes, which I never really do, but I think it's much more enjoyable to play Battlefield for the pure fact that there is no kill streaks and stuff like and such. So that's kind of how I feel about them. But like I said, it's not a big deal. I can understand why they're part of the game, but at the same time, kill streaks to me, or pulling streaks, whatever the hell you want to call them, to me just highly encourage the kill-death ratio whores. And if you know me, you know I'm not really into the kill-death ratio. I don't really care about it. I think, I'm not even going to say my Black Ops kill-death ratio because I don't even know what the hell that was because that game sucked on multiplayer. But I think my kill-death ratio for Modern Warfare 3 was like, or Modern Warfare 2 was like, I want to say like 0.75 to 0.8, somewhere in there. It wasn't really good, but that was before I was really in. I'm a lot more into video games and first-person shooters and all that shit now. That was right when I was actually just starting to get into first-person shooters. I've only been playing first-person shooters for the last... since Modern Warfare 2 came out, like a couple months before Modern Warfare 2 came out, I just started playing World at War Zombies, and that involved with me just sitting in a fucking corner with my friends and just sitting there to see how long we could last, and we made it to like 20-something. We're like, yeah, we fucking made the 20s, alright. And that was when I sucked. I'll say that. That was when I was really, really bad at first-person shooters, and I don't know, I think I mentioned this in the last video, I was a big-time role-playing game kid growing up. I liked the role-playing game and the strategy involved in that, but it got tiresome to me. It got boring. Now I like the fast-paced shooting action. So it is what it is. And brain fart, and I forgot what I was talking about. But nonetheless, I'll go back on the Modern Warfare 3. I am expecting, like I said, the Modern Warfare 3 I feel like is going to be the Modern Warfare 2 that everybody wanted. And like I said before, I know people did like Modern Warfare 2, but personally, I didn't like it. Black Ops was way worse than Modern Warfare 2, which is surprising. I did actually play Modern Warfare, the first one, after the fact. I went back and played it because everybody said how much better it was, and I did go back and play it, and honestly, it is so much better, in my opinion, than Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. It is really... They have a game mode called Old School Free-For-All, and I really wish I almost cornered myself right there. I really wish they'd add it back. Basically, what it involved was everybody started out with a Scorpion on whatever map, and then there was different spots where weapons were kind of floating like drops would be in zombies, and they didn't go away. You can just go up and pick them up, and you get different weapons. And everybody had a lot more health, but nobody had health regeneration. And the more kills you got, like you got different perks, I think. And overall, me and my one friend used to play it all the time, and it was probably my favorite game mode in all of Call of Duty. And they don't even have it anymore. So, come on, bring it back. Old school free-for-all. Come on, Call of Duty. I wish they would bring it back. I love that mode. I mean, when we used to play it, there was probably about 50 people playing the game mode at one time. So there was almost nobody playing it. And that was way after the fact. That was after Modern Warfare 2 was already out for a long time. So that's probably why nobody was playing it. But yeah, so I mean, I am expecting the multiplayer to be good. It's not going to be like Battlefield. I understand this. Battlefield and, like I've mentioned in other videos, and Modern Warfare 3 are vastly different. They're first-person shooters, and that's pretty much, in my opinion, about where the similarities end. But a lot of people say, well, they're all first-person shooters. You just kill people and they're all the same. Blah, blah, blah. Not really. I mean, there's level destruction, and you can get tanks and vehicles in Battlefield, and honestly, you take a lot more shots in playing Battlefield than you do in any Call of Duty game. And Call of Duty, in my opinion, is supposed to be the more arcadey, fast-paced shooter, instant satisfaction type of game. Not like Battlefield. Battlefield, I feel like you have to earn your enjoyment out of the game rather than just hop in the game and anybody can have fun playing it. Because, I mean, I know people that don't play video games and they hop in Modern Warfare or hop in a Call of Duty game and they play for a half hour and they get like 2 kills and they're like, oh, this game's awesome, it's so fun, and it's like, how are you having fun? You just died 25 fucking times and killed one person. I don't understand. But, I mean, that's how it's different for people. Non-gamers have fun for that type of game. But they would probably not enjoy Battlefield because they wouldn't be able to find people. And overall, it just wouldn't be the same. So, I'm expecting both games to be fantastic. Obviously, I already love Battlefield 3. I've been playing it like fucking crazy. There's tons of bugs, but it's what it is. But I'm really expecting Modern Warfare 3 to be a great game. I really think it's going to be really good. it's gonna have its problems, and it's gonna have people being like, well, that game just sucks ass, and I mean, there's gonna be people that do say that, and honestly, in my opinion, is just fuck off. I don't care. If you don't like it, don't play it. That's how it works. I mean, don't pay $60 for the game or however much you end up paying for the game. Just don't play it. Don't worry about it. Why make fun of it? Just don't play it. I don't understand. It never made sense to me to make fun of games unless you were, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But let's get on the true gem, the survival mode. Now, I don't personally know how good I'm going to do at this mode. It's not going to be like zombies. I mean, it's a similar game mechanic, I guess, but just them having guns in itself will make the whole, it'll be completely different. There's no running circles and shooting them all in a giant horde all at once. It's just like full on, you have to fight and kill. Obviously, I'm not getting the Wonder Waffle because I feel like that'd be cheap. I do end up getting it later when I get bored, I think. But it is what it is. Survival mode. But yeah, like I really think the survival mode was going to be different. I'm still on. A lot of people are really excited about it. I'm kind of on the fence still a little bit myself. I hope it's really good, and I hope I really enjoy it. And I'm not saying I'm not going to enjoy it. I'm just saying it has a real big chance of just kind of being a flop game mode that people end up just not really caring about. Very much like I feel the Spec Ops mode was in Modern Warfare 2, like, and the co-op mode in Battlefield 3, which is very, very Spec Ops reminiscent to me. I feel like, I don't know, it's hit or miss. It's either going to be a giant hit, or it's going to be one of those things where people are like, this is not what I really expected it to be. And there's gameplay of it already, so people kind of already know what it's going to be, but it's different when you actually get your own hands on the game and you play it. So right now, I feel like the multiplayer is going to be fantastic. The single player will be, you know, it is what it is. It's Call of Duty single player. They're like cookie cutter single players at this point. They're the same type of deal. Oh, this guy's getting attacked. You gotta go rescue this guy. You gotta go defend this thing. You gotta wait for this. Blah 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 blah. Shoot these people. Drive this tank. You know, kill people. Fun stuff. So both of those, I feel like they're gonna be their standard greatness, or maybe not greatness in the single player, but the multiplayer I do believe is gonna be really damn good. The survival mode, like I said, I'm on the fence. I believe it has a chance of being really good, but I also believe there's a very, I don't know, it's like big chance, but there's a decent chance that it's going to be one of the game modes where people are like, oh, it's just this, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But I will be getting it in approximately, quick math, 9 hours, so, I'll try to get a first impression. I don't know, I might not be able to get, I'll record the first game I play. I don't know if I'm going to live comm the first game I play. I really just wanted to get this video up, giving my pre-thoughts on the game before the game's actually out. Then I can give, like, first impressions and kind of like a little, like, breakdown of what actually, how it went, like, what my thoughts were beforehand, what my thoughts were right afterhand, and then what my thoughts were, like, a little while later. And I thought that might be kind of neat. People might find that interesting, so it is what it is. I got like a freaking minute and a half or a minute left. I don't know what to talk about now. So, I guess that. Oh, I know what I want to say. I've been thinking about trying to do some montages, especially for Battlefield 3, because I have a shit ton of Battlefield 3 footage. If you know of any instrumental bands, like local small bands that your friends are in, or just like you know a couple people or a band that you happen to like that isn't known, I really wanted to get some instrumental music. I want music like Rat-a-tat, or Rat-a-tat-tat, or however you pronounce it, Explosions in the Sky, The Fucking Champs. Let's see other bands quickly. Think of Monkey 9, I think is one, or Mogwai. I don't know. I'm bad at thinking of names off the top of my head, but I really want like deep ambient, cool soundtrack for montages, and I don't want popular mainstream music. I want music that people don't really know about. I want to help other small bands grow the slight little bit if I can. So if you know of any, just let me know. But yeah, don't tell me anything with lyrics. I don't want any lyrics in it. But thanks for watching, and see you later.